today, learning how to measure. What I'm going to talk about to you, measure means how to measure. We are learning how to measure. We know well about in our day-to-day life, we have different types of measurements. Is it or not? So today what we are going to talk about, we are going to learn how to measure what we are familiar with our day-to-day life. So this is a syllabus for online test. This is the syllabus for online test, which is that learning how to measure. Learning how to measure. Coming to that, how we can, what we may observe in our day-to-day life. Let's we talk about some of the examples. What we can talk, if a boy went to a market, where they went to a market. After they went, they asked, otherwise mother and son we can say. Mother and son. So the mother asking to the vendor, vendor who are selling, or otherwise what we can say, shopkeeper. Okay. So they are asking to the vendor, so give 1 kilo tomatoes. Give 1 kilo tomatoes. See here, 1 kilo tomatoes. And then after, see here what I'm going to talk to you. After that, they went to what here, this is a vegetable shop or vegetable market. So they're asking vegetable vendor, and then they're asking to you fruit vendor, fruit shop or fruit market or fruit vendor. She asking to, or mother asking to that vendor, give 1 dozen banana. 1 dozen bananas. 1 dozen bananas. After that, she went to the shop, local general shop. She asked into the shopkeeper, give 5 liter oil, cooking oil. 5 liter cooking oil. See here, observe these 3 different type of situations. The boy raises the question, in vegetable shop or vegetable market, you were asked in kilograms. What he asked in kilograms. In fruit shop or fruit market, you asked to the vendor dozen. And in shop, general shop, you were asked to the shopkeeper to give 5 liter. What he may raise the question, why we use a different type of, why we don't use same as kilo for to buy the banana on the oil? Why you don't use liter for bananas and tomatoes? Or why you don't use dozen for tomatoes and cooking oil? And then after, they both went to buy clothes. When they went and they asked him to give what? 2.5 meter cloth. 2.5 meter cloth. The shopkeeper took 1 long metal rod and placing at the edges of the cloth, and he rounded 2 rounds and half exactly. And he divided the measured sheet from the whole length of the cloth. And here see, here are the different measurements we are using. How they were utilizing such a type of measurement. Before to talk about that, let's talk what are the physical quantities are there. What are the physical quantities are there? Means what we are using in our day-to-day life. That we'll talk about that. Okay, coming to that. See here what I'm going to say, physical quantity, okay, which will help to measure, okay, and coming to that, unit to measure the physical quantity, to measure the physical quantity. See here what I'm going to say to you, weight, or what we can say mass. Weight is measured by using kilograms. Weight is measured in kilograms. So it is shown in chart notation kg. And one more what we can say, what we can next, weight after, volume, or otherwise what we can say, then see here, liquids or otherwise volume, what we can say, volume. Volume are measured by using what we can, these are using for liquids and gases, means fluid. Volume is a physical quantity measured by liters. It is showing by L. And next, length. What is that? Length. Of course, this we can say length means long, breadth, and height. Okay, wide, such a whatever. So it is measured by meters. See there, what I'm saying to you. These are the major fundamental physical quantities. Major fundamental physical quantities. Basic physical quantities. Weight is measured by kilograms. Volume is measured by liters. Length is measured by meters. I written in this unit in SI system, where I measured in SI system, means international system. International system or system of international. System of international or international system. What I'm saying to you, this is international system or system of international, that we can say as MKS. What you can say? MKS. M means meter, K means kilogram, S means second. M means meter, K means kilogram, S means second. What I'm saying to you, the length is measured in meters. Length is measured in meters. Meter is a standard unit to measure the length. Standard unit to measure the length. And volume is measured by liters. Liter is the standard unit to measure the volume. Kilogram is the standard unit to measure the weight or mass. So now we will learn by individual physical quantity, how to measure the weight, how to measure the volume, how to measure the length. Not on that, we will make to learn individual physical quantity. Yeah, coming to that. Let's we learn about individual physical quantity to learn. Now we are going to talk about measuring of length. We are going to learn measuring length. Measuring length. How to measure the length? How to measure the length? In our ancient time, we were used different type of measurement to measure the length. We were used different type of length. Means different type of measurement to measure the length. Those are what I'm saying to you. Hand span, hand span. Another thing is a foot span and cubit. What I'm saying to you, cubit. See here, what we are using in our ancient time. We are used hand span, foot span, cubit, and also we were used and different type of means different type of measurement is add. And also we were used mile. Nowadays we are using mile, kilometers, and such a type of different terms. Okay, let's see here up to that. Those what we know remain. We were used in our ancient time to measure the length. What are the measurements? Hand span, foot span, cubit, add, mile. Hand span. What is a hand span in our general language? In our general language, we can call jana. What we can call jana. Hand span means what we can call in our general language jana. How like the distance between what the edge of the thumb to the edge of the little finger. The distance between what I'm going to say, the distance between end of the thumb to end of the little finger. End of the little finger. So how like the distance between, see here, we are utilizing the distance between those two, thumb to little finger. That we are saying hand span. Is it or not? And coming to that, foot span. Foot span, we can say in our general language, what? Adugu. What we can say? Adugu in our general language. By using a foot, the distance between the edges of the fingers of foot to the ankle end of the fingers of foot to the end of the ankle of the foot. Means what we can say, imagine if it is a foot, so this is the foot span. What we can say, foot span. Foot span. And this is a hand span, and this is cubit. Cubit in our general language we are showing mura. What we are saying? Mura. In our general language, cubit means what we are saying? Mura. Means what we can say here, how like the hand, elbow, at the end of the elbow to edges of the finger, end of the elbow to edges of the fingers of a hand. What I'm saying to you, end of the elbow to end of the fingers of a hand is nothing as cubit. And add. Yard means what? Yard is, in our general language, see here. See, in our ancient, means what is how to measure add in our general language, how to measure add. The distance between middle of the nose, top of middle of the nose to what we can say, and one end of the hand. See here what I'm showing to you. This is the face. So from here, so nose to what I'm going to say, hand. This is a hand end. Hand. So how like see the distance from nose to end of the hand. The distance between nose to end of the hand we can say add. These type of different what measurement we were used to measure the length. But why we are not utilizing such a those? Imagine once in your class there are different type of people. There are number of people, number of students are there. If I say to measure the length of the table at one end, well, I'm calling 10 students to measure, the length of the table, where they are using hand span to measure the end of the table. And the first person came and measured the end of the table with his hand span. He said it was 10 hand spans. And second student came and he used his hand span to measure the end of the table or length of the table. He said it was just 9 hand spans. Third student came, he used to measure the what end of the table, his length of the table with his hand span. He said it was 12 hand spans. See, by changing the person, what happens? The length measurement is going to change. The length of the table is going to change. Why? Why it is changes? Because of some persons or some students are having broad hands. By that, what happened? It was less length. Who are having less short hands, short distance between those two, what happens? They may get more hand span. By that, what happens? We may get some allegations while we are utilizing such a type of measurements to measure the field or any site. In that particular, what happens? We may get what is disturbances. We may get allegations. Is it? If anyone broad person will come to measure the length of the site or any place, he may get very few length. If any small person will come to measure, he may get more length. Is it or not? By that, what happens? We may get allegations. By that, we may get different type of length. So we may get what a disturbed situation. So by that, what happens? So to avoid such those whole hand span, full span, cubit add, they were found to utilize a particular device. That we'll learn about. Note down that. So finish that. Let's talk about coming to that. We are learning about measuring length. We are learning about measuring length. We were using different type of measurements to measure the length. By that, what happened? We got some allegations, some disturbances. So that's why whole world decided to use when a particular device to measure the length, that is nothing as a scale. That is nothing as a scale. Device to measure length. They were decided the scale should consist of fixed length. They were decided the scale consists of fixed length. They were prepared with fixed length with equal number of equal several digits, a number of divisions, equal number of divisions. But after preparing the device with help of mud and metal, with help of wood and metal, different countries were planned to make their own scale with fixed length. Means if by their wish then they were prepared their individual scales, in their whole of the country, it is not a problem because they may utilize their whole fixed scale. When they are coming to market to the trade, in open at means in our other countries, they were felt difficult to measure the length by using their scale. Because individual scales are prepared by individual countries with fixed length, individual fixed length. By that what happened? So the fixed length what they prepared that only useful for only particular individual countries. It is not applicable for remaining countries. By that, all over the world again decided to prepare one a fixed length of the water scale. By that, they decided they were prepared first in France. First in France. First in France, they were prepared a scale. They were prepared a scale. Decided that a certain length of rod metal of special material. Rod material. What is that? Special device which is made up of rod material. Which is rod material. That is nothing as platinum and iridium. Platinum and iridium. Platinum and iridium. The first device is used to measure the length is prepared by platinum and iridium. It was prepared in France. It was prepared in France. So how like it was prepared? Platinum and iridium means the combination of platinum and iridium. They were prepared one rod material. Okay, they were prepared one rod material with equal number of divisions, with equal length to all over the world. All over the world. The whole world should follow that particular fixed device to measure the length. Okay, by that, the scale invented in France by using a particular material. By using particular material, it was preserved in the museum in France. They were stored, preserved in France, one of the museum. Okay, because it's the first, what happened? Device to measure the length, and it was divided as a broad individual divisions and semi-individual divisions. Those they called centimeters, and millimeters. millimeters. They were divided 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. By that they were prepared that is a meter scale. What is I said about that? Meter scale. The first scale name is what? Meter scale is to measure the length. Meter scale is a device to measure the length. Is first developed in France by using materials platinum and iridium. How like they divided with a number of equal digits with semi-individual digits. Understand? See that it has a standard length. It has a standard length, fixed length. Okay, note down that. We'll start some more. Okay. After that, let's look what is that device. See here, it was a scale. What is that? Meter scale. What is this? Is a meter scale. This is made up of wood. What is that material? Wood. See here, it was divided in individual digits from 0 to 1, 2, 3 up to 100 individual divisions, and those individual divisions are separated by or divided by subsequences. Okay, sub multiples, equal subdivisions. So those each broad individual division is 1 centimeter, but each 1 centimeter is divided as a 10 millimeters. So 100 centimeters are equal to 1 meter scale, 1 meter. So 1 meter scale has a fixed length is nothing as 100 centimeter. What is that? 100 centimeter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. It has a fixed length. 1 centimeter they were divided again 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter. Understand? And one more we can talk about. In our ancient time, they were used what before what we talked about add. What is that? Add. It is measure the distance between what from nose to one end of the hand. One end of the hand. So the kings are divided that is equal foot. They were equal to foot. How they were equal? They divided means the each part was called this. The add this word was divided into 3 equal parts. What they said? Add is divided into 3 equal parts. 3 equal parts. The 3 equal parts, each equal part they were decided 1 foot or 1 feet. What we can say? 1 feet. Each equal part divided is equal to 1 feet. So one add is equal to we can say 3 feet. 1 feet is equal to they were divided again 30 centimeters. 30 centimeters. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters means how many feet it consists? So 1 feet is equal to 30 centimeters. So 3 feet and 10 centimeters. 3 feet and 10 centimeters. Note down. We'll decide again by filling some ink. Coming to that. So what we decided to see was add divided into three equal parts. Three equal parts. Each equal part. Each equal part represented one piece. One piece. One piece is equal to the decided 30 centimeters. Already we know that 1 meter is equal to 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters and 600 centimeters square, and 1 meter is equal to what we can say 100 centimeters feet, 3 feet and 3 feet and 10 centimeters. And again, they are divided. 1 feet is equal to 12 inches. 12 inches. 1 inch is equal to 1 inch is equal to 2.5 centimeters. Means 2.5 centimeters. Okay. So, otherwise, there are systems to measure the length with the basic information of to measure the length, and we decide some more measurement how to measure the length and how to calculate the unit to measure the length. Yeah, coming to that. Coming to the students. So what we are discussing here, we are discussing different type of measurements to measure the length. To measure the length. Generally, what we can say, meter is the standard unit to measure the length. Which is that meter. Means standard means fixed. what we can say, fixed. Generally, see here what I am saying to you, length is measured in, okay, what we can say here, meters in SI system to measure the length, and centimeters in CGS system to measure the length. Means what I am saying to you, length is measured in different type of units, means meters in SI system, centimeters in CGS system. And SI system means standard international system or international standard system. So MKS, system of international. So MKS, meter, kilogram, second. So meter is the unit to measure the length in SI system. It is a standard unit to measure the length. Meter is the standard unit to measure the length in SI system. Means to the length. Okay, centimeter is the unit to measure the length in CGS system. In CGS system. Understand? See that carefully. So these are some of the information to measure the length. Then what are the remaining measurements are there to measure the length? If it is a very few, if it is a very few length, we are able to utilize such as those. If it is a broad length, if it is a broad length, then what type of measurements we have to use? For that, we have to utilize kilometers, miles, such a type of big length measurements we have to utilize. Then what are those? How to utilize that? Let's we talk about that. Coming to that, then different type of measurements to measure the length. Those are the standard unit I am going to write to you. Meter is the standard unit to measure the length, and subunit for the meter is what we can say, decimeter, decimeter, centimeter, and millimeter. And coming to that, upper unit, deca-unit, decameter, and hectometer, hectometer, and kilometer, kilometer. See one, these three and these three. These three are what we can say multiples. What we can say multiples. Multiples of the meter. These are the submultiples of the meters. What are those? Submultiples. Submultiples of the meters. Those are the multiples of the meters. Those are the submultiples of the meters. These are the what we can say the measurements to measure the length. How like those? So meter is a standard unit to this. So this is a what a submultiple, submultiple. So that's why if it is 1, what I'm saying to you 1, it is equal to what we can say here. 1 meter is equal to 10 decimeters. What we can say 10 decimeters. 10 decimeters. Means what we can consider here, 1 meter is equal to 10 decimeters, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters, 1 meter is equal to, see how like we are going to learn. See, remember how like I am going to say, then what is the meter? Then how to measure by comparing those units. See one, what I am saying to you. See here, 1 meter is means 1 meter is equal to 1 meter is equal to the multiples, sub-multiples, 10 into 10 into 10. So that's why what I'm saying to you, 10 decimeters, 10 decimeters. 1 meter is equal to 10 decimeters. Then 1 decimeter is equal to how many meters? 1 decimeter is equal to how many meters? Means what we can say, 1 meter is equal to 1 meter is equal to 10 into 1 decimeter. See, by that what we can say, 10 into 1, 10 decimeters. 1 decimeter is equal to 10 in multiplication. If you transfer this side, it will become as in division because now it is in multiplication. 1 meter by 10 is equal to 1 decimeter. Means what we can say, 1 decimeter is equal to 1 decimeter is equal to 1 by 10 meters. Means these are 10th part of the meter. 10th part of the meter. Means 1 decimeter is equal to 1 decimeter is equal by writing 10 to the numerator, 10 to the power of minus 1 meter. 10 to the power of minus 1 meter. Understand? So 1 meter is equal to 10 decimeters. 1 decimeter is equal to 10 to the power of minus 1 meter. Note down that. So submultiples we can write about 10 to the power of minus 1 meter. 10 to the power of minus 1 meter. Okay. Then same as similar to that centimeter. Similar to that centimeter. What we can write? See. Is it clear this? Then coming to that. Coming to talk about 1 meter is equal to, we written 10 decimeters. 1 decimeter is equal to submultiples, 10 centimeters. 10 centimeters. Means what we can say here, 1 decimeter is equal to, 1 decimeter is equal to what we can say about that, 10 centimeters. 10 centimeters. Okay, 10 centimeters. So 1 meter is equal to 10 into 10 centimeters means 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. 100 centimeters. So 1 centimeter is equal to, and before what we written, 1 by 100 meter means 1 centimeter is equal to 10 to the power of minus 2. 100 we can write as 1 by 10 square meter. So that's why 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. Means what we can say here, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. Similarly, what we can say, millimeters 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. 10 to the power of minus 3 meters. Why? Because why I'm saying to you, so 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. So 1 meter is equal to 10 decimeter. 10 decimeter. So 1 meter is equal to 10 into 10 centimeter. So 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So 1 meter is equal to 100 into centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. So 1 meter is equal to 1000 millimeter. So 1000 millimeter, 1 millimeter is equal to 1 by 1000 meters. Means what we can say, 1 by 10 to the power of 3 meters. 1 meter is equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. See here what we are going to write. See, this is one subsequent. Okay, and coming to that, this is one subsequent. And of course, what we are going to say to you, each and every, okay, 1 meter is equal to 1000 millimeter, then 1 meter is equal to, so 1 millimeter, sorry for that, 1 millimeter is equal to, 1 millimeter is equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 meters. Okay, note down that. Okay, finished that. So we are talking about sub-multiples of meters. 1 meter is equal to 10 decimeters, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters, 1 meter is equal to 1000 millimeters. Same as 1 decimeter is equal to 10 centimeters, 1 decimeter is equal to 100 millimeters. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. So once it's learn, we may clear each and every measurement to measure the length. Okay, learn, keep in learn what we finish to measure the length. Okay, we'll measure remain. We'll learn how to measure by using these measurements and what are the mathematical conversion, how to convert to those 1 unit to 1 unit, from multiples to submultiples, submultiples to multiples, and individual length. Okay, where you may utilize. So let me see in the next class. Have a good day to you. So keep learning. So it is for online test.